All right. Hello, everyone. So DHIS2 is special because it's generic by design, right? But you can customize it and extend it. So you can make it more yours and more special for you. Yet what makes it even more special is that you could share it. Because imagine that you have a problem and you think, okay, it's just me facing this problem. And you build an app or an extension for DHIS2. And then you could actually submit it to an App Hub and get other people in maybe a different part of the world also solve their problem thanks to your extension. So App Competition for us is a very special event where people can submit what they have created. So this year, we had quite a journey, actually, trying to choose the finalists. So thanks to all who have submitted, and hopefully this will get you inspired as well to submit next year. We had more than 20 submissions, and they ranged in various areas, and it was really quite a task for us. So a lot of people were involved, so thank you all also who reviewed it. So there was product, implementation teams, developers as well who took a look at this. We had requirements, of course, so it had to be generic, public and open source. We had to make sure that there's responsible data use, especially in this age and date, and it should take privacy and security seriously. Evaluation criteria was impact, technical quality, usability, and design. And it was so difficult for us to choose the finalists that actually we had to choose 4, so not 3. So this year, it's also a little bit of a bigger selection of finalists to choose from. So these are the app competition finalists, and we will be showing also videos after announcing all 4 of them. So one by one, you will get to know more about them. It's DHIS2 AI Metadata Automation Tool by Hismana. Yay! DHIS2 Audit Vision by Digitus His Mozambique. Magic Glasses 2 by John Painter. And Org Unit Sing by HISP Sri Lanka. All right, so now we are going to take a look, first of all, at DHIS2 AI Metadata Automation Tool by Hismana.
Here from Miss Pina, and today I want to show you a new way to integrate AI into DHIS2. So this is DHIS2 AI Chrome Assistant. It's a Chrome extension that can run in any Chrome browser, and it allows you to automate the creation of metadata. So creating a program with all of its data elements and program roles and so on that would take usually hours, it can be done with a few minutes. So I'm gonna just come here and take some description that I created for creating a program. So we can see that the program I want to create is called HIV Testing and Prevention Services. I added everything I want, option set, attributes, data elements, program roles, sections, stages, and now it's going to automate everything here. So now it has completed the creation of the program, so I'm just going to refresh the page. And we can see the program here. I'm just going to go and choose any organization unit and create a new person. We can see the attributes. Here are the stages. So we can see the first stage, for example. We can see the option sets here and other data elements that as yes or no questions. And we can see that the program rules are working. So when I click yes or no for any question, condition can happen. So the logic for all the program rules is just given to the AI in plain English, and it'll go ahead and complete the entire program. We can build much more complicated programs programs than this, and what would take usually many hours can be done in a few minutes. This is my demo, and thank you.
All right, thank you very much. The next step will be DHIS2 Audit Vision by Digitus HIS Mozambique.
In most implementations, changes happen every day. Data elements are modified, organization units are deleted, indicators are updated, but there is no clear way to track who did what or when. This creates serious risks for data quality, compliance, and system reliability. Audit Vision solves this by providing complete traceability in real time. It connects directly to your DHIS2 instance through the standard API and captures every metadata change as it happens. From this, it delivers 4 key capabilities. First, complete traceability. You can see exactly who changed what, where, and when. Second, real-time monitoring. All changes are captured instantly, with no delays or gaps. Third, automatic alerts. You are notified immediately about critical changes before they become problems. And fourth, rollback. You can safely revert any unwanted or incorrect change in seconds with full accountability. Audit Vision also includes powerful tools like a real-time dashboard, advanced search across all changes, user activity tracking, and metadata grouping, so different teams can focus only on what matters to them. With built-in severity rules, your system becomes proactive, detecting and alerting issues automatically. In short, Audit Vision transforms how DHIS2 instances are managed, bringing visibility, control, and confidence to every change. Because every change matters. And now, you will always know.
Next up will be Magic Glasses 2 by John Painter.
Every dataset has noise, inconsistent reporting, outliers, gaps. Magic Glasses 2 is the workflow that gets you through that to the epidemiological signal underneath. Magic Glasses 2 is an open source R package. It's a shiny application that opens up in the user's browser and is designed to connect with DHIS2 aggregated data. It goes through a series of pages, starting with entering credentials for the DHIS2 instance, and then systematically looking at all of the metadata. You can search with keywords, examine validation rules, inspect indicator definitions, and explore org units. This process has been incredibly revealing, pointing out mistaken rules and indicator definitions that programs don't usually get a chance to inspect. Once the user is familiar with the data, they make a formula that identifies the elements that they're interested in looking at, and that gets downloaded. And then the user is presented with a series of data quality reports. In this case, you can see that early on the data was very poorly reported, but over time it increased substantially. Increased reporting, however, increased the raw case counts, giving the impression that malaria was getting worse. There's a more in-depth look at reporting in this page and a chance to separate out so-called champion facilities, those that report each and every month, and those that have not and potentially bias the reporting totals. There's an in-depth look at outliers and the different algorithms that can be used to identify them. And then lastly, there's the chance to evaluate the level of change after a certain time point. In this example, we're looking at what's been the change in the last 12 months. And it shows that there's actually a statistically significant decrease in cases of malaria during this time period. And you can only see that by using the clean data, The raw data doesn't show that. Routine health data from DHIS2 contains a real signal, but extracting it's hard. And doing this reproducibly across dozens of regions and multiple indicators takes specialist skills many country programs don't have. But the MG2 package is available from GitHub.
All right, and the last one will be Org Unit Sync by HISP Sri Lanka.
Organization units are the backbone of the health information system. Every facility, clinic, district, province and program depends on the correct hierarchy to report, analyze and act on data. In real-world implementations, many countries and programs work with more than one DHIS2 instance. National production systems, provincial systems, training instances, staging environments and program-specific deployments. When a new clinic is created, a facility name is changed or a district hierarchy is updated. Those changes often need to be repeated manually. This can lead to missing organization units, mismatched codes, outdated facility names, and incorrect parent relationships. These are not just technical issues. They affect reporting accuracy, user training, program monitoring, and trust in the system. The Organization Unit Sync app, developed by HISP Sri Lanka, provides a safe and structured way to compare and synchronize organization unit metadata between DHIS2 instances. First, the user connects to the source DHIS2 instance. The app validates connectivity, confirms source read access, and checks the target user's permission before allowing the workflow to continue. Next, the user defines the scope. They can select the root organization unit, choose matching by unique identifier or code, and apply filters by level or organization unit group. The app then performs a read-only comparison. It clearly separates organization units to add, units that need attribute updates, units that need to be moved to a different parent, and excess units found only in the target. Users can inspect field-level differences and select exactly which changes should proceed. This prevents blind synchronization and gives administrators full control. Before any change is applied, the app runs a dry run using DHIS2 validation mode. This allows administrators to detect errors, warnings, and permission issues before touching the target metadata. Approved changes can be executed only after a successful dry run. Adds, updates, and moves are processed in controlled and traceable way. Every step can be documented through exportable reports and audit logs, supporting reviews, approval, and governance processes.
This is more than a synchronization tool. This can be an enabler of registry services, a single authoritative source of truth for health facility registries across your entire health system. No fragmented structures, no conflict in metadata, and definitely no manual reconciliation. This is open source, built for the global digital health community. So come build with us. Let's go big.
All right, thank you. That was very relaxing music, but it's a very exciting time because we're going to be start the voting. So you can vote on community of practice. This is the QR code where you will see the post, and hopefully you can also check out the apps, learn more about them. So there will be more information there. Possibly the app creators are also going to share a little bit more. So maybe there are instances. So check this out. Vote on community practice, scan the QR code, or go to this link. The winner will be announced during the award ceremony on Thursday. You have time until Wednesday, June 17th, 6 p.m. So we're ending the voting a little bit earlier this year. Thank you so much, and hope to see your app in the competition next year.
You just need a minute. We're soon going to come into the next section here, where we'll show you some of the new features in DHIS2 version 43 and Android 4.3. A beautiful symmetry there. We just need 1 minute. We brought our best technician to try to set up here so we can do a demo. We have so cool features today that we are worried if we only show you screenshots, you will not believe it's true. So I will start off with a section on the platform changes. The